What's up, guys? It is Saturday. Had a great morning. Had 2 calls with clients. I feel like they were breakthrough calls because in one of the calls, one of my clients, we talked about their why and we reinforced why they're doing what we're doing. We've been working together for like over 2 years, but I think it's really important, even if you've been working with someone for a long time, to reinforce why they're doing what they're doing because they went through a little bit of a slump and they want to get back on track. So reinforcing that why is really important to get them back on track, to remember them what they're doing, why they're doing what they're doing. And then another call too was great, another breakthrough call, so that was awesome. And I'm about to go work out. I had some eggs and egg burritos for breakfast. That's what I've been doing for the last couple months, honestly. I like to maintain like one breakfast for a while and then switch it up if I need to. And I remember when I was doing bodybuilding, I kept it the same every single day, and then I just switched the portion sizes. So when I was cutting, let's say I had 4 eggs, I would just replace 2 of the eggs in there with just egg whites because that decreases some of the fat content. And then I kept the other 2 eggs to get some nutritional value. But I encourage you guys to stick to one breakfast for a while, and your body's just going to get used to it, and your body likes to get fed similar things consistently because your body is a machine, and if it gets used to what you're putting into your body, you're going to be more efficient at using that food, those calories. So now I got to do dishes. Look at this. It's great. I made a commitment to myself that I would do my dishes like if I were to leave my apartment, I would do my dishes. Like, I'm not allowed to leave the apartment without doing my dishes. But it is a beautiful day in Chicago. Here's my view from my apartment. You can see for miles. It's pretty sweet. And then out there you can see the skyline of Chicago, and it's really cool in the mornings because I eat breakfast right here, and then I can look out here and see the sunrise over there over the horizon. And then sun goes all the way over here and then sets over there, so I get a good view of the sunrise and the sunset, which is absolutely fantastic. And the traffic on Harlem Avenue, pretty crazy. But I'm about to go to the gym and do a high rocks workout. So it's going to be an upper body pull plus some ski erg work. I might do some farmer carry and lunges too. I still have to develop a plan for the high rocks because it's in Miami in April. So right now I'm just working on building that cardio base within some of the movements, like the ski erg, the sled push, the rower, I was drawing a blank there, and then lunges. So there's a lot of different modalities that I can train right now, but within the next couple weeks I'm going to develop an actual program for myself so I can go into the high rocks prepared and beat my time. So yeah, I'm gonna do these dishes and then head to the gym and get that workout in. So it's kind of cool. I've been working at Fitness Formula Club for the last like 5 months. Wow, time is flying by. And usually when I go there, I'm going for work. I'm going to train people, and then I go into my workout clubs and work out there. But today is Saturdays. I don't have any clients today there. So what I'm doing is just going there, not thinking about work, just going there to work out. So that is fun and it's awesome. My bad, I just got a text. Just read it, distracted me. But I'm about to go over there, do the high rocks workout, and hopefully I'll see maybe some of the other trainers there. There's like 12, 15 trainers there, so it's cool being around other people who are changing lives and making other people's lives better. So time to work out, finally. So today I did a high rocks workout with a focus in upper body pulling, so back biceps and high rock specific. So with the ski erg, I recommend this form right here. It's more of a hinge, and then you're really using your lats, really stretching high on those ropes here, and it really burns. I did 4 by 500 meters. And then next I did some power single arm rows, worked up to the hundreds here. These things were heavy. Did 3 sets of 8 on each side. If you guys are plateaued in your back growth, I highly recommend you guys utilizing some power movements like this. As you can see, I reset it at the bottom and then pull aggressively up to engage those lats and those traps. And then I did some heavy hammer curls, seated, really focusing on those biceps, really taxing the muscle there, and also the forearms too. So if you guys are struggling with growing your biceps, don't be afraid to push it heavy on the curls here. And next I did some farmer carry. So I almost ran into like 3 people doing this. But farmer carry in the Hyrox, you got to go fast, because the faster you go, the quicker you're done. The faster you run, the quicker you're done. So this dude thought I was crazy. It was funny walking over. But my grip strength was tough. I did down and back twice, 3 times. Workout was fantastic. About to thaw out some meal prep and then take a shower. I got a little bit of meal prep left. I got 3, so that means I got a meal prep soon. So I'm just gonna take this out. I got beef rice and broccoli and salmon rice and broccoli. I had lunch earlier. This is gonna be like my meal in between lunch and dinner. So I'm going out tonight. Probably gonna eat out, so I'm gonna eat clean until then. So I'm gonna put that in the microwave while I take a shower. And that will probably be my last meal of the day. I'll probably have a protein bar or a snack before I head out tonight, because they're going to a party thing downtown tonight in Chicago, so that'll be fun. But yeah, I highly recommend you guys meal prep if you don't meal prep. I do like 12 meals at a time, and what I do is I make the 12 meals, I put most of them in the freezer, and then I put like 4 in the fridge when I'm ready to go, so that way the meat doesn't go bad. And when I eat the 4 out of the fridge, then I just move 4 back down to the, move 4 back down from the freezer to the fridge, and then that way the meat doesn't go bad. And plus, it doesn't take as long to microwave. Like, this is frozen solid, so with this microwave, I gotta get a new microwave. I have to do like 7 minutes, so I do 6, and then I'll do 8.5 because I'm gonna shower. And then by the time I get out of the shower, it should be like 6 minutes. Then the food will be ready. All shower, ready to go, and my lunch is ready. Look at that. Good classic beef rice and broccoli, and then I like to spice it up with classic salt and pepper. And then I have these 2, Cholula Original and Cholula Chipotle. These are my bread and butter for my meal preps. They make everything better. Little salt, little pepper, put it on there. And then I don't like to coat it too much with hot sauce, but like a little dab of both. Just gives it a little flavor, because eating the same thing every day gets a little boring. I mean, if you're hungry enough and you like the food, it tastes good, but definitely like to spice it up a bit. So with this channel, I've been very active on social media, on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook for the last 3.5 years, running my online fitness coaching business, Hope Gains Fitness. And I haven't really touched long form content with YouTube, and I think it's a great opportunity to document my journey building my business. I'm tapping into the supplement industry now too, so that's going to be amazing. I've always wanted to start my own supplement brand, and I feel like I have a good foundation now to start recommending supplements that I believe in, that I know about, that I've researched, that I've learned about in school, recommending those to my clients and those who I love to help them improve their fitness, whether it be weight loss, muscle gain, or overall health and wellness. So I'm super excited to get the ball rolling. I know it's going to be a lot of work. I know it's not going to be easy, but I'm really excited about moving forward. I also want to document behind the scenes what it's like to be a online coach. I do in-person training as well at a huge gym here in Chicago, FFC. So behind the scenes there, I want to be transparent with the struggles that I'm going through. I want to be transparent with the wins I'm going through. Start documenting client results, my results, of sharing my progress with competing in Spartan races, bodybuilding, Hyrox races, and whatever the future holds. Share with you guys. If you guys are struggling with finding a good routine with nutrition, I recommend finding a food source or like a food pair that works for you and your digestion. For instance, for me, with ground turkey and ground beef mixed with rice and broccoli, my body digests that very effectively and I have a lot of energy from it. Whereas with chicken, I feel a little bit more bloated, like it digests a little bit slower. Same with like steak chunks, it just digests a little bit slower. But I realize with ground turkey and ground beef, it digests a lot more effectively. And I honestly feel a better pump from it too. Like after a workout, if I eat this lunch, I feel really good and full and have a lot of energy. So I recommend you guys try to experiment with different foods, different meats, different carbohydrate sources, different vegetables, and see which ones work for you specifically, because everybody is going to react a little bit differently from different foods. I know a lot of people like chicken, right? Chicken with rice or chicken with pasta. So if you want to copy this, try this out. Ground beef, rice, and broccoli, very classic. You put some salt and pepper on there. You put some hot sauce that you like on there. You cook the ground beef with some good seasoning, and I promise you it's not very bland. It's very good. It tastes a lot. It tastes a lot better than you think. So back in undergrad, my junior and senior year. So my junior year was COVID year, 2020. And during COVID, I was bored, right? I didn't know what to do. So I was at home back in Alaska, and I started to create a logo because I had some people reach out to me for help, for fitness advice. I started an Instagram back in high school, my senior year of high school, and I called it Hogain's Fitness because my buddy Michael Martinez, he's a great guy. He's probably gonna be president of the United States one day. But he called me Hogain's one day in the gym, and I'm like, oh, that's kind of catchy, I like that. And then one day we went and we hiked Flat Top, which is a mountain in Alaska. And I posted a picture of like me flexing. I started a fitness page and I posted a picture of me flexing at the top of the mountain. And I called it Hogain's Fitness. I started the fitness page. So I started to create fitness content on there, on the page. And people started to follow me and started to reach out for fitness advice, because I know that was one of my big passions in high school, is to work out. And so I just wanted to share a lot. And I know in my summer job in high school, it was Premier Alaska Tours. So we would greet people coming down or coming up to Alaska to go on cruise ships. So I would be there with the sign, holding a sign, greeting people coming up to Alaska to go on cruise ships. And I would greet them at the airport, get their luggage for them, bring them to the bus, and then the bus took them away. So I would do that. And in between flights, there would be a lot of time that we would wait for the flights. So that's when I would create content. I would make little flyers to post on my Instagram. I would write posts and started to get a little bit of traction. Like some people started to reach out for help. I was providing a lot of value to a lot of people. Then I went back to school, back to college, and I would post sometimes on there fitness content. I would start to record my workouts. And then some people started to reach out for help. I remember I signed my first client up that I didn't know online, which was pretty cool. His name was Tyler. And that was really cool. I was charging like $75 a month. I didn't really know what to charge or anything. I wrote him a PDF workout plan, a PDF meal plan, and I sent it to him. And yeah, that was pretty much my first client. And then later, my senior year, or that goes back to COVID, right? When COVID hit in college, my junior year, I started to create my logo, right? I would experiment with different things, but I got inspiration from the Hodge twins, two YouTubers who made their logo an H and a dumbbell, right? It's like an H and a dumbbell. It looks like a dumbbell H. And I got inspiration from that because Hogain's the H, Hogain's Fitness. So I made the H look like a dumbbell, and then I put flares on the sides for the fitness. And then I just stuck with that. I committed to it. I made it on, it was like Microsoft something. And yeah, I just went with it. And then I started to get shirts made from Printful. So I did a print on demand service. And then I remember the first time I saw one of my friends wear a Hogain's Fitness shirt, and I wasn't expecting it. I was working front desk at the gym in my school, and I saw him walk in with my logo on his shirt. I'm like, holy cow, this is awesome, right? This is like the start of something amazing. And I wanted to chase that feeling. I wanted to chase that feeling of somebody representing or like making an impact. That's what it really was yes, it was cool. Somebody else was wearing a logo that literally came from my brain, right? But at that point, I realized like I was able to make an impact in other people's lives. I was able to spread my ideas and my wisdom onto other people. And it was just cool. His name's Juan. He was an awesome dude. He played football with me in high school and super supportive of the brand. And he would rep it in the gym, and it was just an awesome feeling. So that gave me motivation to be like, okay, there's people that support me. There's people that go along with what my brand stands for and who I am as a coach, as a fitness coach, as a person, as someone who wants to help people. So after that, it kind of, I got more motivated to post on social media, share my business, share my brand, help people with their fitness. And then in college, my junior year, a business coach reached out to me. He's like, hey, I can help build your fitness business and help you build your brand as well. So at the time, I didn't have any money to invest in a coach for help with starting my business. But after I graduated college, I told the guy, I'm like, hey, like I don't have any money. I'm in college. I have a lot going on with football, with school. But I told him once I graduated college, then I would do it, right? I would reach out for help. So that's when I started really going all in on the fitness coaching business, on Hogan's Fitness. And so I hired for some help me get the ball off the ground to make actual living income off of fitness coaching, which was awesome. So I started my first 3 months, I was going up each month with clients. And then so I started June 2021. Okay, yeah, June 2021, and each month from there, June, July, August, September, October, each month was going up, right? I was gaining clients each month. And then I kind of plateaued January, February, and then March I had like a record month. That was my best month ever. And then after that, it tanked. So I had a bunch of clients in March, and then a bunch of people couldn't pay anymore. Something came up. They couldn't do the program anymore, so they dropped off. And I dropped really low, and I couldn't pay my bills. I was living with my girlfriend at the time here in Chicago, and I was embarrassed because I wanted to provide. I wanted to pay my share of the rent, and I was able to, but I was struggling, right? I was struggling. I was doing DoorDash. I was doing other things to make an extra income. But that's what you have to do when you start a business like that. You're not going to see success right away. Yes, I had some early success, but then it dropped off, right? And in the grand scheme of things, that was only a little short amount of time, right? And yeah, I learned a lot from it, and now it's doing better. But anyways, the motivation, the drive to start my business. So that's like the timeline of it all building up. But the motivation and the drive. So in college, I played football, okay? And it was amazing. I enjoyed the experience a lot. It was really hard. I met a lot of great people, a lot of great teammates. I had 3 different head coaches when I played football. I had different perspectives. That's the benefit I saw from having 3 different head coaches is I got different perspectives from different coaches, right? And I took different things from them. It's like having 3 different mentors throughout college. And during football, I feel like I never was as good as I thought I was. In Alaska, it was a different speed. I played both ways. I played quarterback, receiver, safety. And then I went to college, and we had guys from Florida, from Texas. And I was physically there, right? But I feel like I had a little bit of self-doubt inside of me. And honestly, I think that's what held me back. I know I did have a knee brace on because I ruptured my PCL in high school. But I really wanted to play in college, so I pushed through, right? And I played, and then I started. When I got there, I was playing safety, and then they moved me down to linebacker. But the point is, I never felt like I was an asset on the team. And I felt like I felt like sometimes I let the coaches down. They believed in me, and I just didn't feel like I was an asset. And I wanted to be an asset to an organization, to a team. So when I started my business, it was like I was finally making a positive impact. I was an asset to the people around me because I was helping them. I was making an impact. So that was the main driver deep inside that pushed me to want to excel in my business.